is shutting down GPay, or Google Pay as you would call it by its full name. Now, as of now, this is just in the US, but I am sure this is gonna keep happening because Google loves to close stuff down. There's a website called Killed by Google where you can see every single service or app that Google has killed off in the last whatever amount of time. And it's well over the hundreds. They really do just kill everything they make. And the craziest part about Google Pay being killed is the fact that it was fully redesigned in 2020. They fully redesigned this application and then killed it in a little over 4 years. It sucks that Google has become like this because if they release anything at all, there's no point in even getting excited for it because the likelihood of it existing in a couple years is basically zero. Like anything that's not massive for Google, like YouTube, Gmail, or Google Docs, just seems to be canned almost immediately. Now, in the case of Google Pay, it's not being shut down entirely without replacement. They want you to use Google Wallet now, and I would say that this is just a rebranding of Google Pay, but it's not because you're losing features. The main point of this redesign seems to just be to cut out peer-to-peer transactions. So like if you wanted to send your friend money, you could have with Google Pay up until like right now. You can't do that anymore. And I don't really get why, unless they had issues with like scammers or like fraudulent transactions a lot. I don't really get why. This is something Apple does. They have Apple Cash. You can just text people money. It's really convenient and it's super nice. But this is all pretty stupid anyways, because why was Google Wallet and Google Pay not the same thing to begin with? Isn't that kind of dumb? Like if I'm gonna pay somebody, I'm gonna use my wallet, and you have these two separate applications. Google Pay should have just been integrated into Google Wallet from the start, and they're kind of doing that now, but they should have just merged them from the start when they made Google Wallet, and they also probably should have done it in a way that killed off a bunch of functionality. I think the reason Google killing off all this stuff really bothers me is because I used to use Google Music back when I was in like high school, and Google Music was pretty good, but then they shut it down. So I had to switch to something else, and it really irritated me. So now whenever Google shuts something down, I look at it and think, wow, I could have been using that. That would have really pissed me off. And then inadvertently pisses me off because it's not like Google's killing off stuff that no one is using. There's hundreds of thousands of people that use everything that Google kills. Some of this stuff has to make money. They just kill it because who knows why. This company has like trillions of dollars and they can't manage to keep anything alive. And 2 years ago, Google also announced the Plex Google Pay card. And this thing had 400,000 people waiting for it to come out. And you know what Google does? They cancel it. They cancel it. It never sees the light of day. It dies a cold, lonely death alone in the dark to never be seen by the world again. Because Google doesn't want you to have anything. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. New follow me on Twitter @spatnz. One click answer, check out more of my content, and have a good one.